All right, let's just jump right in. I want you to think about something for a second. Where does a thought actually come from? Today, we're going to go searching for the hidden architect of your mind. You know how it is, right? You're just going about your day, everything's cool, and then bam, out of absolutely nowhere, this sudden worry just pops into your head. Or how about a really strong opinion you have, like something you'd argue about? Did you ever actually sit down and build that belief brick by brick? Or does it just kind of feel like it's always been there? And it could be a new desire too, something you literally had zero interest in yesterday, but today you feel like you have to have it. So where did these things start? Well, the obvious answer is they're ours. I mean, they're in our head, right? They feel so personal, like they bubble up from the very core of who we are. But what if that's not the whole story? What if I told you that a lot of those thoughts, they didn't actually start with you? What if you're more like a radio receiver than the DJ? Yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so first things first, we have to kind of tear down this idea that our mind is some private fortress. It's really not. Think of it more like a sponge, just constantly soaking up signals from everything and everyone around you. I mean, every single day, without you even noticing, your brain is collecting data. It's processing news headlines that shape what you worry about, social media posts that plant little seeds of opinion. Even the songs you listen to are tweaking your mood. It's this constant, invisible stream of information just flowing right in. And this is deep stuff, you know? It goes way back to our evolutionary roots. It's something called social influence. See, for our ancestors, fitting in wasn't about being cool, it was literally about staying alive. And our brains, they're still running on that same software, wired to absorb the beliefs and norms of the people around us to ensure we belong. And this whole process can be unbelievably subtle. There's this wild psychological quirk called the mere exposure effect. All it means is that the more you hear something, an idea, a phrase, anything, the more familiar it feels. And your brain has this little shortcut where it often mistakes familiar for true. You don't even have to agree with it consciously for this to start working. So, okay, that's the outside world. But the influences aren't just coming from out there. You've also got this incredibly powerful system inside your head that's turning out thoughts automatically, and it's all based on your past. Okay, so here's the absolute key to understanding this. Your brain's number one job isn't to see the world accurately. Nope. Its main job is to predict what's going to happen next. To do that, it builds these incredibly detailed maps of how the world works, all based on every single thing you've ever experienced. And those maps, they're the ones generating thoughts for you on autopilot. Think about this. Perfect example. You meet someone for the first time and instantly, within seconds, you get a vibe. I like this person, or something feels off. That gut feeling feels so in the moment, but it's not. It's your brain's prediction machine running a super fast calculation, comparing this new person to thousands of other people you've met and filed away in your memory. And if you thought that was wild, get ready for this. Neuroscience has shown that your brain activity actually starts preparing a decision milliseconds before you are consciously aware that you've even made a choice. Now, this doesn't mean you don't have free will, but it does suggest that a lot of the time, your conscious self is kind of just catching up, reacting to thoughts that have already been set in motion. Okay, so if our thoughts are being shaped by everything around us and by our own past and by these automatic processes, that leads to a pretty big question, right? Where are you in all of this? Who are we in this whole whirlwind of mental chaos? Well, the answer is a total shift in perspective. You're not the thought. You're not the worry or the anger or the sudden desire. You are the one who notices the thought. You are the awareness itself. Here's a really great way to think about it. Imagine your mind is the sky. It's huge, it's open, it's always there, and your thoughts, they're just the clouds. Some days you get dark, stormy ones. Other days they're light and fluffy. But no matter what the clouds are doing, they're just passing through. They aren't the sky, they don't change the sky. And listen, this isn't just some neat philosophical trick. This is the actual key to finding mental freedom. This is how you go from being a passive spectator, just watching your thoughts go by, to becoming the active author of your own mind. Just look at how powerful this shift is. On one side, you're trapped. A negative thought pops up and you instantly think, yep, that's me, that's who I am. But when you learn to observe, you create a little bit of space. You can see that same thought and go, huh, look at that. That's a thought my brain just made. That little bit of separation, it changes everything. And it's something you can actually practice. It's a simple 3-step thing. When a really strong thought or feeling shows up, number 1, just pause. Don't react immediately. Number 2, question it. Ask yourself, where did you come from? Are you even helpful? And then number 3, choose. You get to choose if you're gonna grab onto that thought or if you're just gonna let it float on by. This is like a superpower, especially in a world that is constantly trying to grab your attention. This is how you stop an anxiety spiral before it gets going. It's how you break the cycle of a bad habit. You get to decide what's worth your energy, instead of just being yanked around by every little impulse your brain throws at you. And really, that's the whole point. Once you truly get that your thoughts aren't always these pure, original creations from you, you can start to consciously curate your inner world. You become the author. You get to decide which stories you want to develop and which ones, well, which ones you're going to write out of the script. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. In the quiet theater that is your mind, are you content to just be in the audience watching whatever show happens to be playing? Or are you ready to pick up the pen and start writing the script yourself?